All right, so we are looking at this system, and they want us to graph us and determine the solution. Now, both of these are in slope-intercept form, which means that I'm going to use slope-intercept form to graph. So step one, for the first one, we're going to find our B. Our B is 14, so we are going to put a dot on 14. Now, this one is a little tricky because our slope is -2, and we put it over 1. We go 1 to the right and 2 down, right? But if you'll notice, these blocks are by 2. So when we go 2 down and 1 to the right, it's actually right here. And I'm going to put one more just so that, okay, give me a second. I'm going to put one more just so that, 2 down, 1 to the right, we've got a nice even point there. And I connect it. Boom. So my next one, my B is 1. So I'm going to put a point right there. And my slope is 3 over 5. 5 to the right and 3 up. Again, a little tricky because this is 1, half is 1, and then 2 is 3. And then I'm going to go 2, 4, 5. And I'm going to connect my dots. Now, the issue I have here is that I have this dot, but I don't really have it confirmed. So what I'm going to do with my other one is just make sure that my line, I'm just going to give it a bunch more points, because you can give it as many points as you want, to sort of make sure that I know where it connects. So from up here, remember it was down 2, 1 to the right, down 2, 1 to the right, down 2, 1 to the right. So they do cross. It is one solution. And my answer, so if this is 4, that means in between is 5. It is 5, 4. Again, the graph is a little tricky, but what's important is if they don't immediately cross, you need to go further and make sure they cross, or make sure they don't cross, or you really need to just keep using your slope to make more points so that you have a more exact answer of where they cross. So again, if you have 2 lines and they cross, use the slopes, but you can have a more accurate point where they cross.